conditions around here can change at a moment's notice. You can face a bit of this, a lot of that, or a summer swarm of blood-sucking monsters. So when the weather turns, turn to someone you can trust. Rinnai Heat Pumps. Proud to bring you tonight's One News weather.
Kia ora, hello again. A slow-moving wet weather system is lying across central parts of the North Island, bringing bursts of heavy rain. The North Island also has a very moist, unstable air mass hanging over it. There is a thunderstorm watch in place from Waikato north until midnight tonight. Much brighter skies, though, over the South Island under the influence of a ridge of high pressure. It was a sunny afternoon for the south of the South Island and Fiordland right up to Westland. So that rain-bearing front is sinking southeast over the North Island tomorrow, and troughs of low pressure are feeding in warm, moist, unstable air onto the North Island down from the subtropics. The ridge of high pressure over the South Island starts to retreat to the east. So rain at times over the top, heavy with thunderstorms possible after lunch. A warm 24 for Kaitaia, 25 for Whangarei. Auckland, Tamaki Makaurau, you will need a raincoat too, with rain and heavy falls, a top of 25 degrees. Hamilton, rain at times, falls becoming heavy and you may get thunderstorms from afternoon. 24 is your high. A wet Monday across the centre north, cloudy skies with rain, heavy falls and thunderstorms are in the mix. 22 for Tokoroa and Taupo. Tauranga, rain at times for you, nor'easterlies and a high of 23 degrees. Monday morning rain for Gisborne, Napier and Hastings, then partly cloudy with a few showers. Dannevirke and Masterton, you're going to get a few falls. Mostly cloudy to start out west, but rain from afternoon. You may get thunderstorms from evening. And Wellington, it's partly cloudy to start the working week. Light winds and 21 degrees. A warm at 25 for Lower Hutt. Cloudy over the top of the south, there's a chance of a shower. Nelson set to peak at 20. Westport gets fine breaks after lunch and 22. Christchurch, it's a cloudy day coming at you, but you will see some sunshine from afternoon, a high of 19 degrees. Cloudy, maybe a shower in the morning for this group. Afternoon fine breaks and a top of 21 for most. Timaru just shy of that mark on 19. Queenstown, showers from late morning and some of those will be heavy, clearing in the evening and winds are light, a high of 22 for you. Milford Sound, cloudy with occasional showers, 20 is your high. Looking good though over the far south with sunshine there. Dunedin, partly cloudy with nor'easterlies dying out in the evening and 20 is your high. So a complex trough of low pressure moves slowly onto New Zealand from the west during Tuesday and then into Wednesday, bringing rain to much of the country. Heavy in some regions, easing to showers late Wednesday. Doesn't look flash, does it? And just a heads up, Tropical Cyclone Ruby has just been named. It's currently west of Vanuatu. There's a lot of uncertainty. Can you see it, or am I blocking it here? There's a lot of uncertainty as to where it ends up later on this week. However, at this stage, it looks to pass to the northeast of the North Island on Thursday. That is your weather. Enjoy the rest of your evening.
Sorts, brought to you by Foursquare.
Tonight's Good Sorts are the occupants of two homes in Hamilton who have developed a relationship over 20 years. Other people in the circumstances may have moved or complained, but Lynn Bassett saw her neighbours as an antidote to loneliness rather than a problem. Here's Hayden Jones.
While Mitty works on dinner,
corn silver side and mashed potatoes.
Denise, a woman of few words,
are you a really good knitter? Yeah.
Makes beautiful things with her hands.
This is the top therapy for Denise. She just loves to knit.
And at the house next door, Lynn Bassett also can't stop knitting.
Yes, I couldn't just sit here and look at TV, I have to knit.
Makes sense then that Denise and Lynn are neighbours and sewing buddies.
There we go.
Marie knows.
Denise done the knitting and Lynn does the sewing.
These are the things Denise and Lynn can make after Lynn...
Yeah, look at this.
...fixes Denise's knitting.
Golly gosh, you got a big knot in there.
It's all part of the deal these neighbours have.
Her curtains should be up between 7 and 8.
Mitty runs security, so when Lynn pulls her curtains phones in the morning, they know she's all right.
I'll just check it.
Can you open that for me, please?
There's also a jar opening service.
There you are, Lynn. All ready for you. Oh, choice.
Lynn started coming next door when she needed the company.
Even though he was sick, he was there on the couch. And then all of a sudden, there's nobody there.
The man on the couch was Mervyn, her husband.
It does leave a big gap.
He died 20 years ago.
Other than that, you just sort of stared at the four walls.
So Lynn's cake
I just don't like things to go to waste.
goes with Lynn next door
Hello, Denise.
to Whare Tiranga Māori,
They spent all their childhood in institutions.
a home for Māori women with intellectual disabilities and mental health challenges.
Lynn is quite a steadying influence on them.
On other days, Lynn brings bags of finished garments.
Knitting, yes.
Carney loves Lynn's knitting,
Make slippers.
Some boys and some girls.
while Tracy wants to know all about her life.
Yes, I'm a nana.
All of them love Lynn.
For 20 years,
We used to pinch her roses.
Lynn hasn't worried about living next door to people with mental health issues.
So Lynn knows all their little itty-bitty things and who yells and screams at certain times.
In fact, she's loved every minute of it.
And I just believe that every person deserves to be treated with respect and care because they belong to somebody. Like
Hayden Jones,
love, love.
One News.
Wahine a tāhua, beautiful women there. And you can check out Good Sorts on our website. We can catch up with all of our Good Sorts.